Have you ever heard a whisper with no source? A voice in the dark when you're completely alone? Imagine the echoes of the past lingering in the corridors of old asylums and prisons, where the walls absorbed more than just sorrow and despair. In a forsaken asylum in New England, visitors recount eerie experiences of hearing indistinct whispers and seeing fleeting shadows darting at the edge of their vision, particularly haunting the abandoned patient rooms. But whispers are just the beginning. The shadows sometimes have more terrifying tales to tell. Imagine feeling constantly watched, but every time you turn around, there's nothing but empty air. Nestled deep in the heart of the Midwest lies a decommissioned prison, shrouded in tales of the supernatural. Here, the legend of the watchful warden takes form, a spectral figure believed to be the ghost of a former warden who still patrols the eerie hallways. Guards and visitors report feeling an unshakable chill, as if eyes bore into their backs, and some even glimpse a fleeting figure darting through the barred doors. Most unnerving, perhaps, is the tale of a night guard who heard the clear, unmistakable sound of keys jangling down an empty corridor, echoing off walls that held no living soul. From invisible watchers to physical manifestations, our next story takes a darker turn. What if walls didn't just trap people, but also their final moments of despair? In the heart of Virginia lies an old prison, its history etched deeply in its cold stone walls. Among its many cells, one in particular holds a chilling reputation. It's known simply as the Crying Cell. This cell was once the grim abode of a prisoner whose life ended under mysterious and tragic circumstances. The details of his demise are murky, whispered in the corridors in hushed tones, as if speaking too loudly might awaken restless spirits. It is said that his sorrow was so profound that it became a permanent imprint within these walls. Visitors and inmates alike report hearing inexplicable sobbing echoing through the cell, a sound that seeps into the soul, leaving an indelible mark of sorrow and fear. One night, a group of daring paranormal investigators set up their equipment in this notorious cell. Their audio recorders captured clear, heart-wrenching cries with no source in sight, no logical explanation. As unsettling as unexplained cries are, nothing chills the bone quite like a direct encounter. Could you face a shadow that stares back at you, eyes filled with stories of centuries? In the depths of an abandoned asylum, there exists a room that few dare to speak of, the solitary confinement room. It is here that the most chilling encounters have been reported, not with fleeting specters, but with a dark humanoid shadow. This shadow, unlike any other apparition, doesn't just vanish. It approaches those who enter, bringing with it a cold so severe it seeps into the bones, and a dread so heavy it's almost suffocating. Imagine stepping into this dimly lit room, the air stale and thick. As your eyes adjust, you notice a figure in the corner. It seems almost curious, watching, waiting. One visitor recounted feeling a chilling grip on their hand, a grip so distinct and real they spun around only to find the room empty, the shadow retreating into the darkness. These stories remind us that some doors, once opened, reveal more than just empty rooms. These corridors of despair and solitude hold tales that reach out from the shadows. Do you dare delve deeper? As we journeyed through the whispering walls, the watchful gaze of the warden, the mournful cries from the cell, and the lurking presence in solitary, we've traversed more than just old, decrepit halls. Each story, a tapestry woven from threads of intense emotions and tragic pasts, challenges us to see these places not just as structures, but as vaults of human experiences, echoing through time. Reflect on what you've heard. How do these stories resonate within you? Share your thoughts, your feelings. Perhaps in the sharing, we can unravel more mysteries together. Enjoyed the chill down your spine? Hit like and comment below with the ghost stories you're dying to hear next. Until then, keep an eye on the shadows. Farewell, until our paths cross again in the corridors of the unknown.